Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we are rebuilding the Carolina Panthers after being eliminated in the wild card round by the Los Angeles Rams. So the Carolina Panthers obviously just got eliminated by the Los Angeles Rams. And honestly in a pretty close game as well. Surprisingly, the Panthers actually kept that game close. Bryce Young played incredible. Jalen Coker played incredible. There's obviously a lot to like here about this Panthers team. I think they're set up well for the future. After that game, I think we can confidently say that Bryce Young will be with this team for the foreseeable future. I don't know if we'll get an extension in this offseason or not, but like I said, a lot of potential when it comes to this Carolina Panthers team. But season recap, the Broncos ended up winning the Super Bowl over the Rams. Josh Allen won the MVP. Mike Vrabel won Coach of the Year. JSN won Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year went to Myles Garrett. Offensive Rookie of the Year went to Ashton Genty. Defensive Rookie of the Year went to Carson Swissinger. Without further ado, let's see who needed to re-sign in re-signing stage. So heading into re-signing stage, honestly, I think Rico Dowdle might honestly lead this team in free agency because of what he said in the post-game interview that, like I said, him not getting much touches might debate if he wants to re-sign with the Panthers in free agency. And after that, I think he might actually leave the Panthers. I mean, I'll try to re-sign him, but it looks like he might not come out. I'm going to accept the fifth-year option on Bryce Young. I want him to remain the quarterback throughout this video. Kwanu obviously dealt with that. I think ACL injury. Now, I don't know if he'll be back to start the season. Although, Madden does not have his injury in because obviously Madden is still stuck at week 16. When are they going to update this? We're about to head into the division round. We're still in week 16. Bro, man, how lazy is this game? But anyway, I want Kwanu back. I definitely love to have him back. So I'd offer him a contract to potentially get him back here in Carolina. He has no interest, but we're going to offer him a lot of money and he'll stick around. But Austin Corbett, we can get a better left guard. Now, Jalen Coker is somebody we probably have to bring back after what we've seen from him. So Coker is somebody I do want back, and he is going to test free, so he might not even come back to this team. Although I think we'll get him back pretty easily. And Taylor Moton is a good right tackle. I think there should be some interest in bringing him back as well, as he will also test free agency. So not getting anybody back here sucks. And I think, like I said, Rico Dowdle might leave this team. He has no interest in coming. So he's just going to also test free agency as well. So we didn't re-sign anybody because nobody wanted to come. The only guy we brought back is Kwanu, which is cool. But he's actually injured life, and I don't think he's going to be ready to start the season. So not the best re-signing stage by any means, but heading into the lineup, heading into free agency. So obviously, like I said, you got Bryce Young under center. Offensive line, just for a guy, Kwanu, Damian Lewis. Other than that, a guy like Robert Hunt, I believe he is a starting right guard for this team, so he's hurt. Forgot about him. So offensive line isn't bad. We just need to get some replacement. We need a center. We need a right tackle. Tommy Tremble, so maybe a tight end as well. Obviously, Ted McMillan had a solid rookie season. Chuba Hubbard, maybe Jonathan Brooks ready to step up at RB1. Who knows? And then Xavier Legette, and we got Jimmy Horn, which he had a costly drop, but at the end of the day, I feel like the game was over. And then, yeah, so maybe receiver 2 as well. I mean, Coker, I want him to be receiver 2. We'll see, though. Defensively, we got Trayvon Moehrig, J.C. Horn, obviously Mike Jackson played absolutely incredible in that game. I'm not going to lie. How old is he? It seems like he's pretty older. Is he? He's 29. So like I said, Mike Jackson's somebody I want to keep. How good he played, he probably deserves to be our cornerback too, at least. Defensive line does not look bad at all. Got Princely, Nick Scoren, obviously with their two draft picks last year. Derek Browns, maybe defensive tackle too. And then obviously I'm fine with Trevon Wallace. We might need a new will linebacker and a new strong safety. But other than that, like I said, I think there's some talent to like here. Like I said, in Carolina, we made the playoffs and almost beat the Rams. There's a lot to like here. But without further ado, let's go straight into free agency. Moving forward, guys, heading into free agency, I'm trying to get Taylor Moton, Cameron Curl, Connor McGovern, and Jalen Coker. I want Taylor Moton back, obviously, and I want Jalen Coker back. I feel like these two guys would, be good starters here, obviously. And then McGovern, we need a starting center, and then Cameron Curl, we need a starting strong safety. So if we can at least land 3 of the 4, or it is all of them, I would love that, and we are going to land none of them. Wow, how disappointing is that? Coker now is an offer from the Atlanta Falcons coming in, and then Connor McGovern is all in on the 49ers, and the Moton. What a disappointing offseason so far, man. Like, it's just been bad. We right now, the Dowdle said probably won't be back with this team, so Cameron Curl didn't choose us. He went to Jacksonville, which means, Quinn Lake is here. He wouldn't be terrible. Although I would have loved Cameron Curl's star dev because he had potential to go to a superstar dev. Quinn Lake is still pretty solid. Actually, I think Quinn Lake signed an extension with the Los Angeles Rams. Madden doesn't have an updated because we're still in week 16. Never mind. We can't even go after Quinn Lake. Cameron Curl, I believe they choose Quinn Lake over Curl. Never mind. We're going to have to draft our free safety or just sign somebody there. But yeah, we're going to have to draft our strong safety. Cornerback, I could have went after Jamel Dean. Maybe I should have did that. I'm gonna lie. I definitely probably should have went after Jamel Dean. He would have been good. There's not really good will, so like I said, I don't want to spend all my money here, but if we can just get hopefully McGovern, he's probably not gonna choose us actually. So yeah, he's going to the 49ers. So just give me Taylor Moen back, and then Coker isn't gonna. I'm not even gonna overpay on Jalen Coker, man. So we'll see what we can get. We are gonna get Moten back, I guess, and nobody else chose us. So that's gonna be our offseason. Maybe we should have went after Jamel Dean. Not the greatest offseason, like at all. We couldn't adjust anything at all. We couldn't at all. We lost Jalen Coker as well, which is so disappointing. But yeah, nobody wanted to sign with Carolina, man. So definitely there's some big needs like strong safety, definitely another cornerback too. Went after Jamel Dean. Don't know why I didn't. And then yeah, we definitely need some stuff in free agency. And then Jonathan Brooks, if he develops into RB1, which I might play him my RB1, we'll see. But yeah, and I want to draft a receiver, maybe tight ends. There are some things we still need to work on through the draft, obviously, but we'll see. Actually, some really good prospects on the board. We got Carnell Tate, Caleb Downs falling this far. It's crazy. And I think we have to take him and move Morig over to strong state. That's the only way. I want Downs to start with Morig. So, yeah, Caleb Downs being here is incredible. He's going to be our pick here. What a pick that's going to be. Going to be ranked number 1, drafting at 19. So, Caleb Downs, welcome to Carolina. The fact that he fell to 19 is incredible. And then also there's other positions we need to address as well, which I am aware of that. We still don't really have a good will linebacker or anything. So there was some. So we got Braden Cease, we got Dylan. So we could have, like I said, taking Caleb Downs was the best thing we could have done. Like Jimmy Bernard, Chris, we got Joshua Joseph. So cornerback, wide receiver, and like I said, there's a lot of things as well. So cornerback and receiver are the two things I do want though. So receiver, Jimmy Bernard. I remember him being only normal dev, so I don't know if that changed now. He has literally Bs across the board. I don't know. We'll see if there's anybody else. We got Chris Brazel the second, which Elijah Sarrett from Indiana could go after him. Jacoby Lane. Look at Chris Brazel. So he looks a lot better. So I think he'll be the pick. So Chris Brazel is saying he'll replace Jalen Coker, ranked number 32, draft him at 48, and he's hitting dev. He's 6'5", and those we got a tall one in the building. So you love to see that. And then cornerback, almost forgot about offensive line as well because we definitely need offensive line. So let me see something really quickly. So yeah, we need a center. So that'd be the one thing we need on O-line. So what I prioritize, cornerback or center at this point? I think I'm going to have to draft with my 4th-round pick, man, because I think we might have this. I'm going to draft with my 4th-round pick as well. So is there any center that we can go ahead and take here? So there are some good defensive tackles I see. But let me look at centers. We do need one. So yeah, there's just not one right now that we can take that we'll be comfortable with. So we got like Luke. These guys are probably going to be here in round 4. So I'm just going to go and not take one. I'm going to go on my cornerback. I'll try and take a center in round 4. So Will Lee the third, which I guess if he's the best player here, we'll go ahead and take him. So Will Lee is going to be ranked number 164, drafting that 80s normal dev. So I guess we'll draft the center on my 4th-round pick. Parker Brace forward went a couple picks forward, which is just so sucks a lot. But we'll have to force a center pick here. We don't have one. McGovern did not choose us. We could have signed a bridge one, so we didn't have to worry about this. But Logan Jones will be our pick here, and he is going to be ranked number 186, draft him at 112. He's normal that. He's going to have to start. So our first 3 picks were pretty good. The other picks are just pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, not great. I mean, the first 2 picks were good. The other ones weren't. But I'm cool with this team. I like it. So we are an 80 overall team, 8 off of the 79 D. I'm not going to lie. We did not improve this team much at all this offseason, like much at all. The center we drafted is a 70, so that's better than anything. So Chris ended up being a 77 overall. And then we got Tet, Chris, and Leggett. Hopefully these guys could be the receivers of the future we need. But, offensively, we're okay. Defensively, Morig is going to play strong safety. He'll go down to actually, no, I'll have to move his position over the strong safety, and then he'll stay at 81 probably. So we'll position over the strong safety, and then we'll have I released a really good safety duo for this video with Mo Rig and Caleb Downs. The fact that Caleb Downs fell, we can't pass up on that at all. So Mo Rig is going to be 81, yeah. Then Caleb Downs. So I like that. They drafted me a Will. So we got Wallace. We got Martin Scott. We got J.C. Horn, Mike Jackson. Will ended up being a 71. I got Chris Smith Wade. And then, yeah, I don't hate it. Like I said, it could be a good team. We'll just have to see, man. I feel like it's all depends on how Bryce Young plays year number 2. But yeah, I mean, we'll see what we can do. I believe Bryce is playing on a contract year as well, but I'll see you guys in the playoffs. I don't know what to expect, honestly. Another 8-9 season. So far we're not able to get over the hump. We finished off. Yeah, 8-9 is gonna get us in the playoffs again. I'm not gonna lie. The Buccaneers went 13-4 this year. So yeah, another really mid season. We almost got in. We're the 8th seed. The 7th seed was the Giants. So the Giants did have the tiebreaker over us, unfortunately. So yeah, still not a good season though. You want to be better than this. The Eagles won the Super Bowl over the Los Angeles Chargers. The Chargers just put up an absolute, I don't want to say the word, but they played terrible in the playoffs. I don't know what that was. Offensively, we were 29. Maybe a playbook change has to be involved. And defensively, we're ninth. Interesting. Okay. Bryce Young, 24-15. Not great. Rushing, Chuba Hubbard was, I guess, pretty solid. Jonathan Brooks is our RB2 this year. Tat McMillan, yes, we definitely need the receivers to get involved more. Tat McMillan having 800 yards can't happen. So playbook change is going to happen. Defensively, sacks wise, we had a bunch of sacks. So Nick Scorner had 14, Princely had 11. So the edge rushers are showing why they were great picks. Derek Brown, 10.5 sacks. Ashawn Brown with 4. Lewis with 2, and then Patrick Jones with 2 interceptions. We have 4 from J.C. Horn, 2 from Morik, 1 from Mike Jackson, 1 from Trevin Wallace, and 1 from Chad Willie Smith. So the defense is actually good. That's something that we can be happy about. So the defense was good. So that's something that we like to see. So, but it's time that you need to re-sign in re-signing stage. So we got Xavier Legette, we got Mike Jackson, Tommy Tremble, low key. I don't know if I'll accept the 50-year option Legette. He hasn't really became anything too crazy for us. So I think I'm going to decline the 50-year option on that. But I will bring back Mike Jackson, at least for I want him to be a cornerback. We need to solidify our cornerback spot, though. So I want a cornerback 2 next to J.C. Horn. Tommy Tremble, I think we'll let go. I want to get a new talent in the building. We can let literally everybody else go. So, yeah, I'm not going to accept the 50-year option Legette until I guess we can't really say that until he proves something. We already declined it. But like I said, if you prove something, we'll just offer him a contract, man. Legette has not been what we want him to be so far. But this is how the team looks like heading into free agency. So, offensive line, Moton is still to not retire on us. I feel we need an address center, though. And then a tight end is something we need. Chris is only 80 overall. Tet McMillan, Legette. So I don't hate it. It could be worse, I guess. Defensively, this is where we're good last year. Scoring and Princely, obviously, were really good. Adding another defensive tackle next to Derek Brown wouldn't be bad. We need some linebackers in the building. Caleb Downs only a star there, but that's fine with me. And then cornerback's a big need as well. Here's our 3 offers free agency, and I don't love it. There's not really much talent here. I think we'll land the 3 of these guys, but we do get Payne, the other guy, the center, still deciding. But it was Brian Banch, you don't need. Tyreek Hill, we don't need. So Zay Flowers, we don't need. Those guys we just didn't need, man. There's no point of signing. So yeah, it's I don't know. Just like I said, dry market, man. I don't know, bro. It's just nothing that I see that's really that good to sign for us, bro. And we don't have much money, so I don't know. We didn't add anything on the offense, mainly on the defense. So Payne is we saw defensive tackle plug-in, and then Overshown's a goodwill that we desperately needed, and then Wallace will still start at. Oh, so linebackers don't look bad anymore. The defense all around doesn't look bad anymore. I think we might consider trading for a cornerback, bro, because I really do want a cornerback 2 on this team. I guess we have to rely on our defense to be good because it was really good last year. We just hopefully keep relying on it. I don't really know what to do about this offense, man. It's just I don't think it's good enough. We could have went after Flowers or Hill, but what have that really done for us? We already have at least good enough receivers. The best cornerback here was Kenny Moore, so I don't know. I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and probably sign one of these guys, and then we'll just call it. So, know what? Kenny Moore for a year, sure. We'll get off on a 1-year deal. We'll see if he signs right away, and he will take his time. Did the center sign with us, or is he going to take his time too? Okay, everybody's taking their time. That's fine with me. Well, Brian Panthers to the Rams, so we'll go and send to the draft now. We need to draft good. We have to. Taking a tight end out of round one in Decker DeGroff here. So Decker DeGroff is going to be ranked number 69 draft by 17. We need a tight end. He'll start right away. He'll be a nice vertical threat for us at least. I'm going to take a cornerback here in Jair Hill. I mean, he doesn't look the best, but hopefully he is better than we think he is. He's going to be ranked number 53, draft him at 49, and he's hitting depth. So great pick there. And then we'll see if we can find one my third round pick. Might as well look for some more depth at linebacker. So Quay Rousseau, welcome to the team. Is going to be ranked number 152. That's my 81, but he is going to be hitting depth. So that's all that matters in my opinion. But that'll be our draft. Solid draft in my opinion. I will see you guys heading into year number 3. Heading into the season, we're at 80 the overall team, 84 offense, 83 offense, 84 defense. So at least we look a little better than, honestly, what we looked at last year. So I can't be mad at that. We were able to add at least a better starting center. Offensive line does not look bad. It looks solid. DeGraff is a 70s. They got our long-term tight end. Got Big Millen, Chris, and then we got Leggett. And then defensively, this is how we're looking like. So we got Caleb Downs and Mo Riggs, our safeties. Kawhi is a 73 overall, so he won't be starting caliber right away. Wallace, we got J.C. Horn, Kenny Moore, Mike Jackson, Jair Hill. So I guess we don't need to sign Kenny Moore if we're going to bring in Jair Hill, but I'm honestly cool with it. We might even just start Jair Hill right away, which I think I'll just do. I mean, who cares? We need him to develop into a good cornerback too, so we'll do something like that, and then we'll have, like I said, Brown and Payne. Defense looks a little better, I'll say that. I'm changing the offensive playbook, though. We need more offensive consistency from this team and Bryce Young in general. So we changed the scheme as well. So it'll be an 85 at vertical zone run. I'm going to change the playbook to like either the Giants or the Bengals. Both of them do good. I'm just going to run Cincinnati's playbook, man. We need to be good right away. We need to get from 8 and 9. Please, we get from 8 and 9 soon. So defense has been good throughout the video, so I'm going to go ahead and keep the Carolina Panthers play. We were a top 10 defense last year, ranked number 9. So what I said with the Bengals playbook, the best playbook in Madden, I sense a playoff team. That's all I'm going to say right now. Hopefully I'm not wrong. Hopefully we don't beat 8 and 9. Bro, you guys won't believe what our record was. You guys actually won't believe it. You guys won't believe what our record was, man. It's absolutely insane. We win. Wait for this thing to load. But our record is absolutely insane. We went 8-9. We went 8-9. Incredible. We went 8-9 again. Do we have any player retirements? It's been a minute since I checked this. So we did have Moten and DJ Dallas retirement. Bro, are you kidding me? We actually went 8-9 again. How do we keep doing this? Okay, we didn't win the NFC South. That's not happening. The Buccaneers will continue to win it if we keep going 8-9, bro. This is getting into one. This is 3 straight years going 8-9. Some coach has to get fired. The head coach has to get fired. At least we had. So Bryce Young was top in pass yards. Caleb Downs was top being intercept, number 1 in interceptions, I guess. And then receiving yard, Ted McMillan was so pro. How do we go 8-9? Possibly how? Chargers won the Super Bowl this year, but that's absolutely insane. Offensively, we were 19, so still like middle of the pack. What's our defense? Our defense was a fluke. Our defense was a fluke. Okay, that playbook will get changed. 4,406 yards, 35 touchdowns, 14 picks from Bryce. And not a bad season. The defense just sold us. I'm not gonna lie. Chuba with a solid season. Ted McMillan literally had a breakout year. 1,548 yards, 19 touchdowns. Chris with 1,000 yards. Leggett 793. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I felt like, I don't know, defense let us down. That's all we can say. Defense let us down. Princely can Princely be superstar depth after this season now, man? I want him and Nick scoring to be superstar. They've been having some damn good seasons, bro. Interceptions, we had 6 from Downs. Downs was kind of carrying the defense, I guess. I don't really know, but I really feel like we could have been a lot better, going 8-9 with this team for the third straight season. Well, we can't go 8-9 again. That's all I know. We can't go 8-9 again. We need to address our positions wise. We'll accept the $50 from McMillan. He's now a superstar X Factor. Morik down to star dev, 29 years old. I mean, I still like to have him back, although he's going to want to test free agency. So amazing. Great. Bryce Young is a free agent, which we're going to have to extend him, obviously. We can't let him go. This will be a franchise tag if he doesn't want to stick around, though. I'm not going to lie. What is going on? Bro, now I got to pay how much I got to franchise tag him? 70 million. I think we have to do it, even though we need this money. We need to bring back Bryce Young. Like I said, I want to be the quarterback throughout the video. We could draft another one. He might be better. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do right now. We so far have been striking out on everybody in this resounding stage. They're going to like Kenny Moore, Mike Jackson, Wharton. Wallace, I think, is somebody I have interest in bringing him back. Does he at least want to stick around? Like, I don't know. Literally, nobody wants to come back but Mike Jackson. Leggett, dude, I don't know what I'm about to do, bro. Okay, we'll let Leggett test free agency. Can we at least get Damian Lewis back, bro? Thank you. We get somebody back. But I'm gonna franchise tag Bryce Young. I do want him back, and I don't think we can let him go. That's 70 million down the drain. Goodness, that's a lot of money. Maybe I shouldn't have did that. Okay. Didn't realize I'll be that much. Okay, I knew it was gonna be that much money, but Leggett, bro. I mean, he had a good season for us. I'm just gonna go to free agency, man. I'm tired of looking at this. So that has made me mad. Just sign the contract, bro. Like I did just sign it. Come on, bro. Well, I guess in the offseason now, maybe we could have moved on and drafted another quarterback, but he had a good season. I didn't want to let him go just like that. So McMillan, Chuba, Bryce, Chris, we got Jimmy Horn. Offensive line, need a new right tackle, need a new center, like always. Defensively, down to superstar X Factor. Is there any obvious cuts? We need some money this offseason, bro. Is there any obvious cuts? We need a little more than 56 million. We might even restructure, which we can do. Because we could cut Bryce right now, save 35 million, which we literally just franchise tagged him. So I don't know. Robert Hunt, 18 million. Um, Lauren Payne, we get rid of Payne and go for somebody younger. I don't know. We could restructure though some contracts. We free up 10 million. I gotta see who's a free agent before I do this first though, because it'll be restructuring for nothing basically. So McKenney and nobody has interest in coming to Carolina. Amazing. The only guy that have interest in coming to us are these players, and obviously this isn't worth it, bro. So I honestly, bro, if we can just go all in for like Cooper DeJean, I would not be mad at that. That's who I want. Cooper DeJean as well. He'll be an immediate cornerback too. I don't care how much money I offer. I want DeJean with the Panthers, and he might sign. I don't know, bro, at this point. And then what else do we need? I haven't checked what we need. So we need a right tackle, center. I'll figure it out. Coming out here with three offers. So I'm trying to get Cooper DeJean, trying to get Amarius Mims and Jim and Sherwood here. These would be three great additions, and they are gonna go ahead and choose. Oh my God, DeJean just signed. I'm about to trade for a corner to say screw it, bro. This has been terrible, bro. I can't get nothing to happen with this team. It's just I don't know. Mo Rig is still sitting here. I guess I would want to have him back. Right? We need a safety. We can't just afford to lose him at this point. Well, I'll just take the offer. I'm gonna be honest. He's not signing. There's no shot. He's not signing. So let's take that offer away, and then we'll go after somebody different, I guess. So all is here, Dejean. You really just freaking sign the contract, man. It just can't be that. It can't be like that, bro. But still, I'm definitely trading for a cornerback. This is a plan. I'm not gonna even sign anybody else. I'm literally about to make a trade for a cornerback too that we need the most. So, do we get Sherwood? That was the one player we signed. Let me just get the two of these guys. We called it. I'll offer more money on Mims so we can lock him up. Make sure we get our right tackle. Then we'll draft the center, and then we'll draft whatever else. We're probably gonna trade our picks. So Mims, just choose us, bro. Come on, Mims. Well, I don't know if he chose us. He did. Okay. I'll take that. We get some starters. That we just basically replacing starters, not adding any, but. Yep. About to trade for a cornerback. We got our right tackle, I guess. I'm gonna draft a center. But other than that, I'm about to trade for a cornerback too. And I like Jair Hill. We need some more corners in this building, obviously. And I've been trying to get one this whole video. This is the time I'm gonna do it. Everybody on the defense is superstar dev, which I love as well. All right, we got our guy in DJ Turner the second. It cost the first round pick. We ended up getting it done. DJ Turner, welcome to the Carolina Panthers. It makes our defense to an 89. So DJ Turner is a superstar. So yeah, we add that to our defense. Jair Hill. So I'll finally cover with our corner room. Well, now it's all up to the draft, I guess. We'll see. I think we have starters on defense. I'm not mad about the defense anymore. The defense has been beautiful. We just need the offense to, we need a draft with our offense. So I think we probably could have traded for it next year and got him. But center and a wide receiver will be the two things we draft in the upcoming draft. Those are the picks we need the most. And then, How much money do we have left? We have about, well, 31 million still. So, like I said, maybe we should have went after Collins or somebody. But is there a receiver we can go after now? We just draft one. Leggett. I mean, I think we might be better off drafting another young receiver. I mean, we got guys like Judy here. We got Ricky Pearsall, Godwin. So yeah, I don't. These would be the best three options. I don't love it, so I think we'll just draft one with potential. And then center, which just never option free. See, McGovern is here. We could go after that, but at this point, I tried to get him earlier. I'm just gonna go and draft the center. Actually, you know what? I'll draft the starter. I'll draft the starter for now. Has interest in coming here, and then we will sign him. Um, and then, like I said, if we still draft the center, I think he'll start over this. Oh, I can't really do that anymore. We'll just have to see if he signs. So I think he will, though. Okay, let's see what we can draft. Let's see what receiver we can get and center. Those are the two positions of need at this point. I'm taking a center in DJ Chester from LSU. So we'll see how good he is going to go ahead and be as everything instead of run block. He's going to be number 68 at 45. We finally got the center we can start. That'll be at least a starter there. But my second round pick, I need a receiver. The guy I was going after, Malachi Tony, got picked obviously in the first round, which was expected. But the third round pick, it will be a receiver. Hopefully there's still some. I saw some good ones on round two, but aside this was more important wide receiver. We'll see what it's looking like. So we got Micah Hudson. I was looking at him earlier, and he's actually going to be the one I was going to pick. Terry as well, but I think Micah Hudson from Texas Tech. Yep, welcome to Carolina. Is he good though? That's the thing. 40 draft max 77. He's in a depth grade. That's all we needed right there. Just like that, our team is ready and set for the playoffs. We addressed all of our positions of need. Finally, it was tough because nobody wanted to come here. Nobody wanted to come back. There was no interest in wanting to come back to Carolina, interest in going to Carolina, but we're here and we're back, hopefully. 85 overall team, 85 offense, and 87 defense. I'm ready. This is the most he could upgrade this team, and this is how we're looking like. So I'm going to start DJ Chester, even though we could just roll with him. DJ Chester really get to start. Drafting me a backup quarterback is interesting. Hudson ended up being a 77. We could have started Jimmy Horn Jr. Forgot about him. But yeah, that's how we're rolling with right now. Offense was good. Defensively, look even better, dude. So we added DJ Turner in this offseason. We added Sherwood, which I guess was better than Wallace because he's a star dev. We were able to add, well, that's really it on the defense. But we still had really, really good offseason. It's probably the best offseason we had. And then star receiver is going to be Ted McMillan. Top cornerback is going to be Jared Hill. I'm going to change the defensive playbook as well. We leave the scheme the same. Is it any better anywhere else? I'll leave the scheme at vertical zone. No need to switch it. Defensive playbook. We are running a base 3-4, and I know I usually have success with the Buffalo Bills playbook in 3-4. I mean 4-3. I'm pretty sure. So yep, I'm gonna run that, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Well, this is it. If we don't make the playoffs, this video will end in us possibly not making it. So we'll see. Finish off the season going 14-3. So it can't be mad that we won. We actually got the first round bye. We got the tiebreaker over the Giants. We won our division, obviously. So yeah, great freaking season from us. Offensively, we were first in the NFL. Bryce Young had an incredible season, dude. Defensively, the Bills, we were 16th. Okay, and then Bryce Young, 5,000 passing yards, 5,955, 38 touchdowns, 14 picks. He's what our franchise tag do, buddy. Chuba Hubbard, obviously, with the Bengals playbook, running backs aren't involved too much. But he still had almost 800 yards and 15 touchdowns. We had 1,000-yard receivers with Tedero McMillan, 1,526. Chris with 1,200, and then Micah with 1,200 as well with 4 touchdowns. DeGraff at 700 yards. So really, really good rushing receiving production. I see why Bryce had so many passing yards. As sacks wise, we had 13 and a half in Payne. Still feel like Scorton should be at this point superstar dev, but 10 from Derek Brown, 4 from Sherwood, 3.5 from Overshown, 3.5 from Princely. Interceptions, we had 3 from Sherwood. Sherwood had a great season this year, so he was a great Mike linebacker replacement. 3 picks from Will Lee, 2 from J.C. Horn, 2 from Jared Hill, 1 from Overshown, 1 from DJ Turner, and 1 from Caleb Downs. Okay, so we're not playing in the walk around, so we can see who our matchup is in the divisional round. We got the Dallas Cowboys. So the Cowboys are here. We're in Carolina right now, so we'll see if we can go ahead and take them down. Going to start off with the stop on defense. Actually, a missed field goal from the 23. Going to go up this year. They're going to go up 7-3. We're going to go up. Okay, it's now the score 7-6 heading into halftime. We're going to go up 14-7. Chuba Hubbard, another miss from Spencer Strader. We're gonna hit a PAT, I think, and then just like that, this game is over. So we won 21-7 in our home field, and we're gonna have home field advantage for the rest of the playoffs, obviously into the Super Bowl. But we'll see who our matchup is in the NFC Championship game. So far, we're off to a great start. Championship game, we got the Detroit Lions. The Lions have bounced back. They're actually 9-8 though, so they're a really high team overall though. But we'll see if we can take them down. We are gonna start off here. Stop. Okay, and so far we're gonna go up 7-0. And we're gonna get a pick or a fumble recovered by J.C. Horn. We're not gonna score off it though. We do a pick right back to them. And then heading into halftime, we're still up 7-0. Good game from our defense so far. We're going to let up, I think, another pick or some type of turnover. I don't know. But really low scoring game so far. Defense has balled out, not so much about the offense. So I'm going to continue to this press skip moment here. And we're going to go 14-3. And just like that, this game is over. What a game from our defense, man. That was an incredible game. I got to see how many turnovers did these teams have, because I know Bryce Young threw at least one or two. I think Jared Goff, he did as well. Yeah, Bryce Young did do 2 interceptions. Jared Goff didn't have a turnover. So yeah, I was correct. He did throw 2 interceptions. But we still win the game, and that's all that matters. We are going to the Super Bowl. To the Super Bowl here, we actually got the Las Vegas Raiders, so it's actually a rainy Super Bowl game here. We're going to start off, they're going to start off 3-0. We're going to finally score, and we're going to get we're going to go 14-3. And they're gonna go up. They're gonna go out and get a PAT. But we are going to. Wow, we stopped their 2-point conversion. They could have easily tied this game, I want to say, or maybe not. I don't know. But 20 seconds left. We recovered the onside kick and we won the game. So yeah, we won the Super Bowl. Definitely not the highest scoring games here, but it doesn't matter. A win is a win in the playoffs, and we got it done. Hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to like, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. We didn't even have to hop in this one, but I'll watch you guys watch the championship celebration, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day or night. Peace.